Yellow wind monster. No bragging, just blowing wind. The 13th and 14th trials of the 81 calamities. Protagonist, yellow wind monster. Weapon, three-pronged steel fork. Characteristics, powerful, cunning, and unbeatable with his wind. Weaknesses, coward and indecisive. The yellow wind monster, true to its name, is a wind-blowing demon. His true form is a large rat, originally practicing at the foot of Mount Ling, living comfortably with a powerful background and no worries about food or drink. However, one day he succumbed to his craving and stole some lamp oil from the Buddha's crystal lamp, causing a major disaster. According to the rules, he would be captured by the Vajra and face severe punishment. But how many demons are obedient? Unwilling to accept punishment, he secretly escaped from Mount Ling and fled to Yellow Wind Ridge. Relying on his strong skills and a three-pronged steel fork, he became invincible across 800 miles of mountains, with his fierce winds being unstoppable. He quickly established himself as the ruler of Yellow Wind Ridge, where his minions called him King of the Yellow Wind. At Yellow Wind Ridge, the yellow wind monster lived quite a carefree life. Yellow Wind Ridge originally had 400 to 500 minor demons, including tiger demons, bear demons, and wolf demons, all skilled in battle. After becoming the Mountain King, the yellow wind monster, surrounded by his followers, looked quite impressive. His first order of business was to establish rules for these minor demons. From today on, we are one family of demons. All minor demons must follow my orders. He had a knack for management and believed that without rules there can be no order. Thus, his first act upon assuming leadership was to establish his authority. When a few minor demons showed defiance, he blew a fierce wind that sent them soaring into the sky. After that, all the minor demons became obedient. His second task was to form a leadership team. He expanded the Yellow Wind Cave and set up several secret passages for emergencies. Additionally, he appointed around 10 capable and loyal minor demons as vanguards to lead patrols on the mountain. If they encountered prey such as mountain buffalo, wild goats, or fat deer, he instructed the demons to work together for more successful hunts. Under the leadership of the Yellow Wind Monster as the CEO, the minor demons enjoyed endless meat and wine every day. Seeing their improving lives filled him with a sense of accomplishment. However, no one anticipated that the next event would shatter the existing tranquility. One day, after getting drunk, the Yellow Wind Monster was resting in his cave when his capable subordinate, the Tiger Demon, came in and said, "Your Majesty, today while patrolling the mountain, I came across a monk. This monk, plump and fair, has already been captured and is ready to accompany your drink." This monk was none other than Tang Sanzang, and this incident of being captured by the Tiger Demon at the Yellow Wind Monster's lair became the 13th trial of Tang Sanzang's journey to the west, being obstructed by the Yellow Wind Monster. Hearing that the Tiger Demon had captured a monk, the Yellow Wind Monster shuddered and sobered up a bit. He had a few old friends on Mount Ling and had received insider information from them, knowing that an important figure from the Buddhist realm would be passing through Yellow Wind Ridge soon. "Is that monk named Tang Sanzang?" he quickly asked the Tiger Demon for confirmation. "It seems he's named Tang Sanzang," replied the Tiger Demon. "Why, Your Majesty, do you know him?" "Oh no. Oh no," the Yellow Wind Monster said anxiously. "I've heard that Tang Sanzang has a disciple named Son Wukong, who has vast supernatural powers. If he comes looking for his master, what are we going to do? Names and shadows, as the saying goes." The Monkey King, Son Wukong, had gained a fearsome reputation after causing chaos in heaven. Not only was he well known among the immortals, but he was also famous in the demon world. Knowing how formidable he was, the Yellow Wind Monster immediately realized the gravity of the situation upon hearing the Tiger Demon's report. Though deeply worried, he didn't want to appear too frightened in front of his subordinates. So he quickly came up with a plan. He said to the Tiger Demon, "Let's hold off on eating Tang Sanzang for now. We'll wait until his disciple can't find him. Then we can cook him however we like, steamed, fried, whatever we want. That will be much more enjoyable." The yellow wind monster perfectly inherited the traits of a rat. He was very cautious and timid. Although he hadn't planned for the tiger demon to capture Tang Sanzang, now that they had him, he was reluctant to let him go. After all, the saying, "Eating Tang Sanzang's flesh grants eternal life and endless joy," was popular among demons. Who wouldn't want a taste? So now he planned to use a delay strategy, capture Sun Wukong and eat Tang Sanzang's flesh to achieve a reversal in his demonic fortunes. However, he clearly underestimated Sun Wukong's determination to rescue Tang Sanzang. That very day, Sun Wukong, along with Zhu Bajie, appeared outside Yellow Wind Cave, shouting and cursing loudly. The curses were exceptionally harsh. "Demon, return my master at once, or I'll tear down your lair. Where did this rat come from, daring to capture my master? Watch out or I'll smash your rat head." Unintentional as it might be for the one cursing, the insult was blatant, and the yellow wind monster was furious. But the more enraged he became, the calmer he remained, thinking to himself, "If he's trying to provoke me like this, he must have a backup plan." To ensure everything was foolproof, he first sent out the tiger demon. He said to the tiger demon, "We have 400 to 500 minor demons here, take as many as you need. If you can capture Sun Wukong, I will swear an oath of brotherhood with you and will enjoy Tang Sanzang's flesh together. If you fail, your life is the priority, and we'll come up with another plan." The pre-battle pep talk was so heartfelt that the tiger demon was moved to tears, promising with a thump on his chest, "Your Majesty, don't worry. I'll take 50 minor demons and capture that monkey, bringing him back to be served with his master as a delicacy." With that, he grabbed his sword and led the group of minor demons out. Defeating the yellow wind monster requires crucial intelligence. The tiger demon went quickly and returned just as fast, but unfortunately, he was killed by Pigsy's rake and thrown back. His skills were no match for Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie. It was a pity for the tiger demon, who not only failed to get Tang Sanzang but also almost became a dish himself. Fortunately, monks don't eat meat. Seeing the situation, the yellow wind monster realized the enormity of the challenge. Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie were incredibly strong. He suddenly thought of the saying, "Unity is strength." He considered, if one minor demon couldn't defeat them, what about 2, 10, or even 100? If every minor demon spat, they could drown them. With that thought in mind, he began his performance. He crouched by the tiger demon's corpse, wiping away tears and angrily saying, "It's unforgivable. We didn't get their master, but they killed Brother Tiger. We must avenge this. Revenge, revenge, revenge." Under his incitement, the minor demons were full of fighting spirit. They charged out of the cave, attacking Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie. The battle was fierce and chaotic, with blood flowing like rivers. The yellow wind monster, already a formidable warrior, was further empowered by the frenzied assault of hundreds of minor demons, causing Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie to become somewhat disorganized. The yellow wind monster seized the opportunity and blew a fierce wind that sent Sun Wukong soaring into the sky. Zhu Bajie, quick-witted, saw the strong wind approaching and promptly hid in a crevice in the rocks, narrowly escaping disaster. The yellow wind monster, pleased with the victory, returned to the cave with his minor demons in high spirits. He told them, "Listen up, everyone. No exaggeration, the monkey is finished this time. Even if he survives, he'll be severely hurt. Tonight, we can enjoy our feast of meat and wine without worry." A minor demon, having drunk half a jar of wine and with a slurred tongue, asked, "Your Majesty, what if the monkey wasn't blown to death by the wind and went somewhere else to seek help? What then?" The yellow wind monster laughed heartily. "Don't worry. My divine wind is effective against anyone except the bodhisattva of good fortune. If he dares to come back, I'll blow all his monkey fur away with my divine wind and serve it as a delicacy for you." As the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. Though the yellow wind monster was usually cautious, his recent victory made him a bit arrogant. He didn't realize that his boastful words would nearly cost him his life. After being blown away by the wind, Sun Wukong endured many hardships before finding Zhu Bajie. After discussing their situation, Zhu Bajie said, "Brother Monkey, let's not confront them head-on. How about we try a softer approach? Sun Wukong perked up and asked, "What do you mean by softer?" Zhu Bajie chuckled and tapped his head, saying, "Brains, do you have any?" Sun Wukong, annoyed, raised his staff to hit him. Zhu Bajie quickly begged for mercy and revealed his idea: sneak into the demon's lair to gather intelligence. When it came to stealth, Sun Wukong excelled. Without hesitation, he transformed into a mosquito and quietly flew into the Yellow Wind Cave. Soon he gathered valuable intelligence and discovered the Yellow Wind monster's weakness: fear of the Bodhisattva of good fortune. Thrilled by this, he almost revealed his true form. After slipping out of the cave, he quickly summoned Zhu Bajie, and they flew to Mount Small Shumi to seek out the Bodhisattva of good fortune. The Yellow Wind monster, unaware of everything that had transpired, knew that Sun Wukong would not give up easily. He ordered the minor demons to increase their patrols and fortified Yellow Wind Ridge to make it impregnable. Additionally, he refrained from harming Tang Sanzang, reasoning that as long as Tang Sanzang was alive, there would likely be a way out if problems arose in the future. A few days later, Sun Wukong arrived once again at the entrance of Yellow Wind Cave, challenging the demons. The Yellow Wind monster, leading his demon troops, was about to unleash his divine wind when the Bodhisattva of good fortune suddenly appeared from the sky. He dropped a magic staff and transformed into an 8-clawed golden dragon, quickly capturing the Yellow Wind monster. Seeing it was the Bodhisattva of good fortune, the Yellow Wind monster thought, "It's over. Better focus on saving my life." He quickly revealed his true form, kowtowing and begging for mercy. The Bodhisattva, considering the Buddha's sake, spared his life. Consequently, Tang Sanzang was saved. Since this escape relied entirely on the Bodhisattva's intervention, the 14th trial on Tang Sanzang's journey to the west was named Request for the Bodhisattva of Good Fortune.